Good afternoon. So, hope all of you are very fine and welcome to KGS IAS and myself K Shivesh, and we will talk in something related to the basic level of preparation, that is the syllabus through NCERT, and the segment that we are going to cover, that is history. But before we start, I want to convey you that the NCERT, it is the basic text. Before you start preparation for IAS, you must go through the at least once, and lots of uh, important facets which generally we don't study at advanced level. We study in NCERT, and it really helped us in getting good foundation, good coverage, good conceptual clarity in the subject. Therefore, we have to, this is the ritual, this is the basic ritual before you start the preparation for an IS at advanced level. So, we are going to start this batch tomorrow, 8th of October, and it is open for all those who really aspiring to do something big in the life and really have a guts to serve the nation or to become part of the nation building process. So this is not only for the beginner but those who prepared the advanced level and not getting success in prelims or the mains. That means there is some fundamental problem. And the fundamental problem always solved through the fundamental ways. And this is the reason why the study of NCERT, it is actually give the kick start. It actually help in rebuilding the confidence, rebuilding the base. And thereafter, you will learn and you will study so many subjects with great clarity. And if your understanding is very good, that means your interest will be generated. And then with the interest, you can cover the uphill task, very powerful task in the life. So the challenges normally students face in the advanced level, the most of the challenges could be sorted out very easily by studying the NCERT. So this is a very good initiative, very good special initiative for those who is going to start the preparation. So it is exclusively English medium batch, and online duration will be around 5 to 6 months. 5 to 6 months. We will complete the whole NCERT. But you can cover the courses in consequent batches also. So your validity will be around 12 months. So if you missed something in between, you can cover the syllabus in the next batch. Monday to Saturday, there will be a class. So Monday to Saturday. This is the basic thing that we need to know about the course design, course program. Structure, I will tell you later. Look, why we need a basic thing. Most of us, they are serious or not serious during the school days, but later on we got very high in Latin approach in the life. So we start preparation for an IS. Whether you are from the humanities or whether you are from the science background or commerce background, You all need to mug up a basic information of the school days. It gave normally a general understanding about the subject, which is very much required to look into the advanced syllabus of UPSC. Without this general understanding, you could not achieve more and more conceptual clarity in the advanced level of the syllabus. So, I have seen many students getting encouraged by so many things and then started gearing up for the preparation of an IAS. And they joined coaching institute immediately. I have seen many of them within the first 2 months of the coaching, they had a very good performance. With the performance and the time graph, they had very good performance. But after that, they became stagnant. They became stagnant. This is called a state of flux. State of flux means as per their timing, as per their input, they are generally understanding that the performance is not shooting up. So this is a state of flux. And in the state of flux, a good coaching institute or good coach, it is very important to keep motivated. And this motivation will come only when you have a good conceptual clarity. And once you keep on maintaining the rhythm here also in the state of flux, then your performance will shoot up like this. So this stage you can cover with great intensity only when you have a good schooling or good educational instinct during the school days. Otherwise, it would be difficult to cover. So this is the reason why this programming is very important. You can access this online class via the Khan Global Studies app. You can download, log in after getting registration. And the most importantly, we not only cover the syllabus, but we will go for the discussion of the previous year's question paper as well. So previous year question paper, you will find that question is not coming only with the advanced thing. Many of the questions are there from the syllabus in NCERT. Means the 6th class to 12th class or the 11th and 12th class syllabus. We will cover everything in that, and that NCERT course will definitely help you in solving so many questions. Because UPSC, I told you, generally asking the GS question with a generalist point of view. The generalist point of view means what? That the basic knowledge must be covered along with high advanced informations. Right? So it is a generalist cover. So we will go for the discussion of the previous year question paper also, which actually noted in the NCERT syllabus. Class notes we will provide as class synopsis in the PDF format, class synopsis in the PDF format, live doubt session, direct interaction with the teachers. We will talk like we can see Gautam Kumar saying the good evening, Sahin Praveen saying the good evening, Alka Kumari said good evening. So that means we will interact with the level of question also, your doubt also, like the way that I am talking to you. I hope many of the students, those who are listening me, they must be feeling that we are not distant, but we are deeply connected with high speed, virtual speed, and then you can solve your queries as quick as possible, like the way that we go for the face-to-face session, right? Like the offline classes. And interaction will be high grade. That is the main motive behind this course. Okay. And then the toughest section normally students realize here. That is called answer practice session, right? So you know the things, but presentation of thing is very different. You know the thing, but the presentation of thing is very different. Okay, so answer writing practice is a very important part of this program. I will give you some model answer also, so that you can learn how to write. This is the very important thing. Even you'll find many students, those who are preparing for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, they fail to write their exact information on paper in coherent ways. Right? So they go for zigzag preparation, zigzag presentation. So that normally is very much important part. So structure, introduction, conclusion, point wise presentation, paragraph change wise presentation, to development of a structured and the analytical writing skill is very important. I told you that you cannot learn in a single day. You cannot learn these arts in a single day. You cannot learn these arts. So suppose a student is making a painting of a bird, then a student can thoroughly make the painting of dinosaur also, elephant also. That you become artist now. So gradually the answer writing session is very evolutionary in nature. So this session, this aspect is very important part of your preparation. If you learn this answer writing practice in the session of preparation of NCERT, then you'll find that how beautifully you can uh, cultivate your answer presentation when you learn the very advanced stage. Right? So how to write in exam, Om Tiwari, I will tell you during the course of the time. This is the reason what I am saying, what is importance of this pass. And all the subject will be covered by NCERT. That 11th and 12th. What are the requirement is there in the syllabus of UPSC? There is a NCERT. So everything will be covered. Everything will be covered. Right? Down from the science section to the humanities section. So everything will be covered here. So answer writing practice. Along with that, we will go for the weekly current affairs classes. Look, the last 20 years, what actually I am conveying to the student, that you read newspaper not only for the examination, but it should be there in your habit. You must take interest in what happening in your country, what happenings in the entire world, right? You must take the cool interest in this preparation. Okay, so weekly current affairs classes is required. Okay, digital teaching tools, you know, the floral presentation, diagrammatic presentation, flow charts, diagrams, maps normally is a very important thing. It simplifies the complex thing. So you must take this chance to present in a very small place. You can frame so many answers. So use of flowcharts, diagrams, maps, etc. to simplify complex concept. Okay. Right now, it's Om Tiwari. Do we have to study or read any other book other than NCERT? Look, this is NCERT class. So first you take the master of this small portion. Okay. You might have skipped many things in your school days. And school days, your maturity level is not so perfect. Now you become so matured, and therefore you must read NCERT in quick success. So first read NCERT means only NCERT. Thereafter, we will go for the advanced level of the subject, advanced level of the preparation. Yes, 11th and 12th standard will be maintained. Right, Tanuja? 11th and 12th standard. We will maintain that. Okay. Those students who take the live class will interact with me, and even those who slightly missed then can have a repeat class, that is a recorded class and additional resource for the better preparation. Additional resource for better preparation. Objective weekly test. Objective weekly test. Right? Conducted by a app. This is something like that you can answer the question through yourself sitting at home. And this weekly test will be based on your NCERT. Yes, Tanuja, I am telling you, Home Timari, I think you have taken my class. I'm ready. Already students, Tanuja is saying I'm already students of UPSC 2026 batch. So it's helpful for, or that is covered in that batch also. Yes, yes, I told you. This is the basic. Without that, you cannot move to the level of advanced courses. Okay. So weekly tests we conduct. These are the subject covered in NCERT classes 6 to 12. 6 to 12. Okay. And economics, political science, geography, science, and then history and environment. And 6 major segment in the UPSC preparation. In the prelims, we cover through NCERT. Right? Means is a different thing. But the economics, the political science, the geography, science, history, and environment and ecology. These are the things we are going to cover. 6 to 12. I'm giving you many of the students, those who are even writing mains or appearing in interview, they still find NCERT very useful in preparation, right? So you can go and you can talk to that level. So here is the history segment that I'm starting from tomorrow. History, right? History, so much important subject. History is so much important subject. Generally, I say history is not father of all the subject, but basically mother of all the subject. Mother of all the subject. History is not father of all the subject, but basically mother of all the subject. So you can understand the importance of history. Anything which developed on the study of past, it is basically history. So whether you develop your economics to the modern days, you must have started with the economy called hunters and food gatherers. You have a very simple economy and gradually you become industrial economy. You have a state called a stateless system. Now you have a modern democratic state. So how it had evolved? Only on the study of past. And the study of past is basically categorized as history. So history, I told you, is such an important subject that it is not only father but mother of all the subject. So in history, there are, if we take the Indian history in prelims we have only Indian history, not world history. World history is there in the mains. So in prelims we cover only Indian history. Okay, and world history we cover in mains. And Indian history is there in the prelims. So Indian history, it is divided in 3 important headings: ancient, medieval, and modern. Ancient, medieval, and modern. Three segment. Okay. Ancient history, medieval history and modern history is in continuity. So we will start from here, ancient history. Okay. Then we'll move to the medieval and modern history in the context of Indian history. So ancient, we will start ever since the man became human. And according to our syllabus, there is a period, there is categorization, that is what ancient, it is up to 750 AD. Ancient history is up to 750 AD. Then 750 AD to 1707 AD, we call it as a medieval history. This is ancient and this is medieval. So ever since man became human, we start history. Do you know whether man became human or man is still trying to become human? So 750 AD, ancient, 750 AD to 1707 AD. And then 1707 AD to till date. Till date means 2024. We call it is a modern history. So we have three segments in history. And the syllabus normally you see, it is looking like it is a huge syllabus. But content is very less. And millions of the facts you have potential to remember, provided you have the interest. What make your memory very perfect? It is your interest. Not only your interest, but there should be interesting presentation. There should be interesting presentation. And that is the way you can generate your interest. Interesting presentation, and that is how you generate your interest. Okay, so 1707, 750. So I told you what is memory. Is not a very special thing, but memory is basically the interest. You have found the things very interesting, your memory started working. If you are not so much interested, then your memory will definitely approach. Okay, so this is what is interest is more important in the aspect of history. Like that, if you look at polity, do you know what is union government, state government, how their state function, right? What is the relation between the center and the state, or what is the power? What are the powers of the president, parliament, prime minister? So before we enter in analytical phase of the learning, at least you should know some of the basic fact in polity. Otherwise, it will get bounce back. So this is the reason why NCERT is more important, and more important not only for those who are planning to prepare, but those who are preparing also, they must look at this. Yes, Alka Kumari. Sir, I had joined for the 71st BPSC from the KGS only. Thank you. Then I can build up the NCERT foundation classes. Yes, yes, sure. Everybody, I told you, this is a very good opportunity for those. Most of us, they don't read NCERT. Very much that many expert of the UPSC panel also, they said what we see. We know so many things, but presentation should be as simple as NCERT. So not only for the prelims, but for the mains also. Right? Generally said, बड़ी बड़ी किताबें पढ़िए, NCERT की तरह लिखिए. Means you read so many advanced level of the books, but you read like NCERT. Okay, Om Tibari, thank you so much. So you read like NCERT. So lots of interaction we will make in the class. And it will be a very nice time, I told you. Okay, so everything that we are going to cover from 6th class to 12th class, and that covering will be based on the NCERT only, and that is well structured program with one by one level. Okay, then there is a one basic book, and there is a one reference book. Yeah, one basic book, and there is one reference book. Okay, generally we say NCERT is the basic book. Okay, and one reference book of many authors, like in history we study Bipin Chandra. Bipin Chandra. Okay, and if you combine both the books, that means you are capable to handle any question in history, whether it is a prelims or the mains. Okay, I am talking about history only because I am going to teach tomorrow. From tomorrow, it's a history segment. Fine. So one basic book should be there and one reference book there. You can read either this or you can go for the spectrum also. If you have a capability to earn, the mentality to catch the many things, so spectrum also. But here first we will cover NCERT, and that is a good approach to lead very advanced level. NCERT, the hunting and food gathering society, hunting and food gathering society was living with social life, their political structure, what type of the tools they were using. So it will be fascinating to watch that how their ancestors were living, you enjoying the high speed internet, and they were using hand axe, cleaver and chopper chopping. Cleaver and chopper chopping. Hand axe, cleaver, chopper chopping. Okay, so social life, political life, and these are the things. Hunting and food gathering society. So if you have such type of interest, then obviously you can go for very. Himanshu Gautam, sir, I am already enrolled in NCERT bilingual batch. Can my batch be assisted? You can talk to your mentor, your coach, or those who provide your coordinator. You can connect with. They will definitely assist you. They will definitely assist you. Look, you are preparing for an IAS. The most powerful post in the system of governance in India, constitutional position. But India is a British legacy. India is a British legacy. So this post of IAS is also a British legacy. Also British legacy. Post of IAS is also British legacy. you'll find that there was an English Governor General, Lord Cornwallis. English Governor General Lord Cornwallis, he is known as the father of Indian civil services. Lord Cornwallis, he is the father of Indian civil services. He was English Governor General when East India Company was ruling over India. And he had a very innovative ideas of governance. So he is known as the father of Indian civil services. He created the post of district collector and district judge. District collector and district judge. DC and DJ. Way back 1793 around, he created this post. He separated the revenue department with the judicial department. So Lord Cornwallis, father of Indian civil services, DC and DJ. District collector and district judge. You know, that time the salary of collector was 1500 rupees per month. Can you imagine the 1500 rupees per month in 1793? If you calculate today, it will go in million. So how it was so important? The post was, and then how much high salary was paid. Cornwallis said, if you're paying high salary, that means we are avoiding the corruption. Why anybody is corrupt? Because they are not able to fulfill their needs, so therefore they are doing corruption. So just pay them a very high salary. But you know, I think Cornwallis was very wrong. In our country, high salary, high corruption. Cornwallis said that if you pay anybody very high salary, that means you are avoiding them to becoming the corrupt. So this post of civil servants, that is called district collector and district judge, they were getting 1500 rupees per month and 1% commission also. So commission was 1% commission. How much revenue was collected? 1% commission was given to them. This program is created by Lord Cornwallis, so he is known as the father of Indian civil services. Initially, court of director in England, they appoint high officers in India. And Cornwallis had a declared policy. Lord Cornwallis is the Governor General of East India Company. So Lord Cornwallis had a declared policy that higher post for the Britishers, Europeans, and the lower post for Indians, DM, SP, judge, they all will become Europeans, and the clerk, babu, peon, cook, driver, all will be Indians. Okay, so this type of the approach Cornwallis had. So high officers, they were coming from England, they got very high salary, they were living in fortified areas called civil lines. They always got a European environment. They were not coming in contact with the Indians. So initially, court of director was appointing all these officers. High-powered company servants or shareholders, they appoint their son and daughter directly in India. Approach चलता है. But in 1853, Lord Dalhousie, he introduced the examination system. Exam system. He introduced the exam system. Lord Dalhousie introduced the exam system. So examination system was introduced by Lord Dalhousie. And here started the problem of your life. Before that, approach was okay. Now you have to go to London. Even Indians were permitted. So you have to go to London to appear in examination. So very surprisingly, after 20 years of the examination system, only 4 Indians had qualified to become a civil servant. All were the Britishers. These four stalwart in the 20 years. Indians are really very fighter. And I'm very sure, damn sure, and giving you information with authenticity. The day when examination system had started, coaching also started in London. Coaching for IAS, coaching for ICS, or coaching for civil services. So we borrowed this concept of coaching from the British. So 1853, examination system started and the coaching system also started in London. So obviously when India became independent, coaching system also started here in India. Guidance, expert guidance, which is a very important thing in the life. Only expert with good experiences in the examination and its process can guide you much better, because the requirement of examination in civil services is very different from the academic requirement in the university and the college. So therefore, only those who had a seasoned campaigner in the examination or in the process of examination, the experienced one for the last many years, they can guide you much better. And they had tricks, no doubt in this. And they know the nerves of the examination as well. So based on that demand, I am telling you, this is a very important part of your preparation. Go for NCERT first. I told you, ritual karo. Ritual means the very first stage of your preparation is to do ritual. And this ritual starts with the NCERT. So, look, this is a 6th class book, 7th class, 8th class, 9th class. Hardly you will get 1 or 2 days to finish the book now. That time even whole year you don't finish the book of the 6th. Last chapter tak nahi pahunch pata. No last page. But here you can finish the 6th class book, 7th class book, or the 7th, 8th class book within a day or two. 11th class, 10 days. Right? Hardly. Because now you have capability to grasp a wide range of data and understanding. Your worldview had increased. So I don't think reading NCERT will be a difficult chance for you. But it is a must. Read NCERT many times. It is better to read single book 10 times instead of reading 10 books single times. Right? Instead of reading 10 books single time. So how many times you will study, you will read NCERT? Every time you will get a new information. Because this is something which had so much correct, authenticated and coded data. So that will give you lots of information. If you want to study and read higher text without NCERT, it is always difficult. So it is very important. Right. Don't think question aata nahi aata. Whether from the NCERT question is coming or not coming. You will find this is very useful in finding the answer. And with more clarity without any confusion. And UPSC, the question setters, they expect such thing from the student. Okay. So, my dear student, so from tomorrow I will start the history segment of NCERT, and I am repeating you the program here. Okay. So, be careful in finding the exact time. It is the time is called 8 October. The batch start. They do a registration first. The class timing will be 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's a 2 hours journey. Monday to Saturday. Your course validity for 12 months, but the course duration is only 5 to 6 months. In 5 to 6 months, you will cover everything that is required for the examination. Medium will be English exclusive. Will not mix. This is English medium class. We will go with the English medium. Okay. And then I told you that the covering will be made along with class notes in synopsis in PDF format. You will get the synopsis of the class, but the best part is that you must write the class information during the class itself. There is no better note than your class note. So, class notes will be the best material for you to go for revision. Okay. Then the teachers will provide you, all the teachers will provide you the synopsis also in PDF format. And second important thing is the live doubt sessions. As so, how many days will you take a complete history section? Anil, we don't have any fixed and watertight thing, depending on, because we interact a lot, but normally we take 50-60 hours to finish this segment. Okay, even less than that if you have good speed or depending on the speed. So don't count the hours, don't count your chicken, see how much you are hungry. Okay, so we are not here lacking in chicken or any other things, but definitely we take the need of your hunger. So hours not important, but accordingly only we have the 50 complete. So depending on the speed. The answer writing practice, the mentors will assist you in the answer writing practice. You know, important thing, how you structure your answer. I told you many of the students having loaded information but not able to express in a chronological or the structural order. So this is a very important part. Yes, Ayush Tiwari, you are in semester 1. This is the right course for you. This is the right course for you. You may not be able to read alone, sitting on the table and opening the NCERT. But when I will discuss so many things related to it, related to NCERT, it will be very right. Yes, yes. Beginning in the semester 1 or the first year, it is a best time to start. Best time had already started in your school days. Your dream had started in your school days. You will become a civil servant. You will serve and participate in the nation building process. Okay? So, my dear students, you go and talk and then enjoy the session. So, from tomorrow, sharp at 3, I will be here for you, and we will start from the ancient India. It will be history section, and history always fascinates many subjects. So therefore history, I told you, mother of all the subject. So you start with the history segment, and we will try to write so many things in the copy also. But our excellent part will be interaction with you, so that you will come with many problems and I will come with many solutions with the bright ideas in your future. So let's be the part of your journey for preparation of an IAS. So thank you so much. See you tomorrow, sharp at 3 p.m.